Hey, good afternoon. All right. How's everybody today? Good to see everyone here. 5 of you. Welcome. I hope I have everything set up correctly. If not, we'll work on it as we go. But I haven't been on for a while. Been traveling to different locations for work, as well as my nephew's wedding this past weekend. So it was outstanding time, and I'm glad we were here. Brett, good afternoon, sir. Thank you very, very much. This will be interesting today because we're going to do a little bit of rookie, but we haven't even looked at any notes or anything. You know, all I have is my data sheets for my clubs. That's it. I played some Tour 5. I feel pretty comfortable with it, but we're just going to go for it. So I see Santos is in the house as well. Thank you, sir. Great to see you as well. Thank you so much for the friendlies the other evening. I had so much fun playing against you. There were some pretty good shots there between the two of us the other evening. So thank you so very much for that. And there's John in the house, and Board PC, and Donnie Simmons. And all right, now we're starting to get some people to liven up a little bit. Well done. Welcome, all of you. Welcome. So with that being said, I'm going to put some music back on just in the background. Nothing too loud. And then we'll see what happens. And I got Breach in the house now. Welcome. All right, let's do the old introduction that we always do for those of you in the chat right now. And let's go 1, 2, 3 for all of you for being here. Here we go.
1, 2, 3, jump!
All right, here we go. We got the glasses on. Let's get into the qualifying. Tap to continue. Here we go. This is, again, just the opportunity to teach and see how we can perform at a very high level with some average, maybe a little bit average, above average clubs. So let's see. I saw that Donnie said he shot -9. We'll see. Like I said, I have no adjustments. Haven't looked at any guides whatsoever from any other streamers. So all I'm going off of is just my history in Tour 5. So let's do it, right? I guess I should check my bag to make sure we're good here. What do we got? Extra mile sniper, blah, 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 blah. I think this is a par 4, so we'll keep the katana on. All right, let's go, right? Par 4. All right, it looks like on the schematic, we're going to go with the black line and then a rough bump. Or what we could do is we can try to power hook it around to the right and do an easier rough bump. So let's see what we're going to do here. Power curl would be 11 rings. So let's take a look and see what we are going to put ourselves in position for. You know, when you're in tour play, you could do whatever you want. You can try all these different power hooks and have fun with it. But when it comes to tournament time and qualifying time, it's like, oh, do I really want to do that? And the answer sounds like it's yes. Let's have some fun right out of the gate. Maybe. We'll see. Nope. Too much. Not enough adjustment for that wind. but that's all right. Hopefully we'll be able to. Hey, Matt, good to see you, brother. Just trying some adjustments that are on the fly, pretty much. So we'll see if we can't chip this down towards the edge of the fairway and try to make a chip for birdie, and then we'll go to hole number 2. How did everybody else do? I saw that Donnie said he shot -9. I'm not sure. Okay, here's board PC. Got myself -11 pro. Whiz past a couple sniper shots. Very nice, board PC. Well done. Well done. That's a great score. In pro, especially when there were no tees to play from at the beginning. So very nicely done. -11. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put any adjustment on for the wind and all of that on there. Look at this. This is the beauty of just going after it, right? Watch this. All we want to do is get it up there.
Great shot.
Just want to get it up, over, and near the green. Or get it up, over, and pin high. Wow. What a recovery there. I'll take that all day long. Wow. Brett says, hasn't played yet, was going to try a QB on this with Max Curl. You know what? I had it in the bag. But I think the power hook for me, I just feel a little bit more comfortable. I just have to make that adjustment on 20%, as Santos mentioned earlier. Getty G-Man's in the house. What's up, brother? And then, well, what happened was I tried a power hook on hole number 1 and did not make it. And we're going to get the same exact score as if I probably would have made it. Birdie. So we're in pretty good shape right now. That's right, board PC. Thanks, Donnie. Yeah, it was a pretty good recovery for being pretty far off on our first attempt, I guess. I'm just trying to figure out my camera here, guys, so I don't get too close. Getty, I was just going to ask, finished your expert with -10. Okay, very nice, sir. Very nice. How are the winds? Give us a little bit of an update on the wind direction. Pro didn't look too bad, right? I heard. All right. Again, this is just a rookie account just to get some look, I don't even have any balls. This is pretty funny. Did I say I had the sniper on this hole? Yes, we do. I'm sure this is probably a 10 or 20% adjustment on this as well. Probably downhill. So we will see what happens here. Oh, wow. Awful wind. All right, great. Especially headwind. Yeah, pro was almost all tailwind. Okay. Oh, Lee wants basic balls on all par 3s because of the in between for the different power. Okay. Thank you, Lee. Thank you for the update. Thank you for being here in the stream as well. There we go. Looked like I had a little bit of error on my screen there, but we're good. What did I put on? Did I have the katana or something on? No, I got the navigator. I'm only going to add 10% here. And see how this works out. All right. Little too much curl on that, but still not too bad, I guess, right? Oh, what level up, Getty, is your big topper? I have up in my expert, I have the 6, big topper 6. I just was able to upgrade that last tournament, and that didn't really help me much on the last tournament because there was no holes to really use it on. All of those angles and precision shots we needed. Go in, go in. Yes, very nice. Well done. Birdie. Well played, my friend. Well played there. Big topper 5. Very nice, sir. That is a very useful tool, as they say. Yeah, I have 5 more of these things to get through sometime today. So looks like I'll be on later tonight with 2 pro, an expert, and 2 more rookies at some point. I'm just doing this during lunchtime, get back to work, go work out after work, and then come back later this evening. Plus 10, 4.7.
Perfect shot.
That's straight at it.
Nice on.
So I play that right there, and I add the 10% in rookie at least, and you can see that turned out pretty well. Forrest, what is up, my friend? Well done. Well done, sir. Thank you for the compliment, and I'm glad you're here. All right, what do we have?
Great shot.
Yeah, Lee. It's Lee, I don't believe that you stream, and if you do, I apologize. I'll come visit your channel if you're a streamer. I have 6 different accounts, and I do this mostly just for pleasure, right? It's fun, yet at the same time, it's an opportunity to give back and get out there and show the different individuals in the community that might want to hold off and play the rounds after getting to see different levels of rookie, different levels of pro and expert levels play. So I have a real basic rookie, I have a mid rookie, and I have this, I have another higher rookie account, more mature, so to speak. And then I have 2 mid pro, and then I have my expert. So we like to just show everybody the different avenues available. Okay, par 5. We're going to go extra mile. We're going to go big dog. Since I have more of these, we'll go Titan. Try to make an eagle here. See if we can't stay clean so far. Mr. Scott, the game 20 is in the house. How are you, my friend? Sorry we couldn't hook up this past weekend while I was in Indianapolis. But next time I'm through, we'll coordinate a little bit better, and I'll get a hold of you sooner. So sorry about that on my end. 2.4 is just one little ring. All right, perfect shot. You had to shake the dust off the horizon. I'm through. No. All right, we're going to make birdie still. Wow. Did that go a long way? Yikes. The horizon, based off of its ball guide and its top spin. Donnie, what do you mean you can't figure out the rings? Yeah, exactly, Forrest. Talk to us, Donnie. What are you having issues with, pal? And we, as a collective group in the stream here, will be more than happy to help you. Each ring has a value that's associated with the accuracy of each club. No, don't do what I did. What are you doing? Come on. So when you have a value that's associated with your accuracy of each club, you then have the opportunity to apply that to your wind, which is affected by each ring. But what's important is you still have to hit it perfect. You can't hit great balls like that and watch it go into the rough and then really make yourself have a difficult eagle chip. Oh boy. All parts. I've watched all videos and not understanding it at all. Okay. The solution for headwind is topspin. That is correct, my friend. That is so true, Getty. Brett, thanks for putting that golfclashnotebook.io website up there for Donnie. And Lee, you are accurate as well. That's a great comment. It's a science, and it does come out down to mathematics, yet at the same time, it does come up with, like Lee said, a little bit of accuracy, a little bit of feel, a little bit of, understanding exactly what the club is actually going to do when you hit it, and how the ball's going to come off the club, how it's going to hit on the actual ground, whether it's off the rough, etc. So off-roader is 2.2 miles per hour per ring, all right? So that's 4.4. I only need to adjust 4.1. So you can see I'm only going to adjust just under 2 full rings. Now I just need to hit it perfect here, if I can. Hit it perfect. That should be going somewhat near the hole. A little bit to the left, but not bad. Not bad at all. Yep, Forrest and Lee and Brett are all giving you great information as it pertains to questions around ring adjustment. And Donnie, if you still have questions after watching all of that, you and I can always... oh, get in! Oh, that is so close. You and I can always have a one-on-one discussion or conversation, or we can play some friendlies and get on the phone while we do that, and I can explain the rationale behind the ring adjustment, wind adjustments, and how it affects the accuracy of each club. So you all have great information, but I'm willing, for free of course, if you're interested in chatting live, we can talk about that as well.
Birdie.
So just in case, these are my notes, okay? And as you can see, I can't get it because of that. You see the accuracy numbers there for each of my clubs? That then equates to my wind chart, right? Which are all the different values across, right? Can't really see it, but if I move pan it back a little bit, this microphone arm is in the way. So you can see that chart. There's a lot of information on there. But once you get used to it,
Perfect shot.
you can rest assured that you're going to be very competitive and your shots are going to be very close. They may not go in all the time based off of min, max, and minimum distances, yet at the same time, it's going to give you a really great start. Wow, that was a great shot by him. So each one of these is 2.5. Each ring, based off the accuracy of this big dog, is 2.5. So I'm going to go just under 2 rings.
Perfect shot.
No spin. Little bit of curl. Probably going to be a little bit too hard. Yep. So I'm going to lose that. But you can see that that was right on line. And it takes, as Forrest said, little bit of touch, little bit of accuracy, or I'm sorry, Lee said that, and good stuff. Hey, Ian is in the house. Welcome. All right, Donnie, awesome. Well done, buddy. What did Forrest say? Donnie, ring value changes with level of the clubs. Absolutely. Has a wind chart. Yep. But you know what, Forrest? For Donnie, it's great for someone to walk him through it, right? You can point somebody in the direction of a website. You can point someone in the direction of a theory, but until they may be able to ask questions as you're walking through it with them, that's when they possibly can learn at a higher and a faster level. And then Matt says, I play by feel. Sometimes you bug, sometimes you're in the windshield. Matt, that's awesome. Yeah, Ian, elevation is key on all of these holes. You're right, especially on the par threes. So we gave one up there on the par 5, unfortunately, with a bad tee shot. But we'll be fine. All right, par 3, again, probably what, 20, 30% elevation change here. So let's go play it. Hey, TC, Marshall is in the stream. Welcome, sir. Yeah, Brett, practice. Couldn't say it better. It's like location, right? Practice. Exactly right. All right. All right, TC, let's talk. I'll show you real quick. All right, at this angle on the screen right now, you can see it's all downhill, right? So what happens is the ball is going to fly farther in the air as it goes downhill, right? So if it's going to fly farther and be in the air longer, that means the wind is going to affect it much greater, right? So the more in the air, the more greater the chance or risk that the wind will push it left or right. Now, oh, look at this. I got to change bags real quick. There we Oh, look at this. Huh. This is interesting. All right, I can't talk for a second. I just want to do this right here. All right. So we'll do that. Get out of there. All right, so 30%. So 30%, 10% is 4. So 4 times 3 is 1.2. So we're going to go 5.2, which is roughly right there, which is way off, actually. Because this is a 2.4 mile per, 2.4 accuracy adjustment. I was adjusting it for 2. So, but that still turned out pretty well. But TC, as I was saying, downhill, the ball's in the air much longer, and it gets a greater push left or right, depending on which way the direction, or in your face or behind you. So it's going to fly farther and move left or right, potentially further off your landing zone. So what you have to do is you have to adjust depending on the grade of the downhill. So if this hill, we did 30%, right? So we took 10% of 4 miles per hour is 0.4. So it would have been 4.4. So since we took 30, we take 0.4 times 3, which makes 1.2 rings, right? So I go then 5.2 rings of adjustment instead of just the 4. So that's how I calculate for the adjustment. And then you put that into your adjustments based off of the wind. And you can see that it turned out pretty well. But also what you have to take into consideration on top of that is the bounce of the ball. Do I have backspin? Do I have forward spin? You really have to take into consideration if you have topspin on the ball, you probably have to play it a little bit further back, maybe a square, when you're hitting into a green, when you have over adjustments. If you have under adjustments, you probably have to play it further up on the green so that the compression of the ball isn't hidden on you and it can roll out for you. So there's such, oh my gosh, such intricacies of this game. It's insane. So, uphill, you take off rings. Downhill, you add on. So, yes, Ian, we are going to do both pro and expert later tonight. Correct. All right, hole number 6. Another par 5. We're going to use, depending on the wind, probably let's go Kingmaker. And Big Dog. All right. Oh, let's see if we can get anything out of this bag here. I like the Malibu, the Rocket. The backbone's really good. All right, very nice chest there. Pin chest. All right. Hole number 5. Man, it feels like I'm on hole number 9 already. Yes, Brett, it will make a huge difference in anyone's game once they get to understand the ring system and how to play it. All right, Matt, thanks for stopping by early. Good luck to you as well, sir. See you on the flip side for sure. Hey, Shabe, how you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, that's complete full overpower. I still always adjust for my wind, right? 2.7. But then what I do is I put it back into full resting power.
Great shot.
That should be okay. Should get right through and roll out on that great ball. That's going to hurt me a little bit on the second shot because of the distance it took off of that overspin. But at the same time, the angle going up that fairway is not going to be that difficult if I was all the way out at the end. So we're good there. Oh, TC, horrible, horrible losing streak due to the high winds. Yes, sir. Always leaving. Also leaving. Work shift is over. Going home now. Okay, Lee. Great to see you, sir. Maybe we'll catch each other later this evening in some streams. I look forward to it. And that is right, Forrest. That is so, so true. The higher the tour, the higher the accuracy. That's for sure. All right. This is going to be fun. All right. This is kind of like a... I'm going for it, right? I'm not going to be scared. All right? No one likes to be scared. Let's go, 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 right? Full and full. No, that's going to be in the bunker up on the right. Oh, look at that. Oh, jeez. Come on. That was really close. Wow, that was close. Yeah, TC. Like I said to Donnie earlier, if you're interested, I'll be more than happy to work with you. Again, no charge. I don't charge anybody to do anything like this. We can take, half hour or so. We can get on the phone via Messenger over Facebook and play some friendlies and work through it that way and talk about wind adjustments, how the ball compression is affected by the wind, whether it's tailwind, side wind, in your face, headwind, etc. So just let me know. Good news is this is pretty downhill, pretty much downhill, right? Not downhill, but downwind. All we have to do here is hit it perfect. That's it. Perfect. Perfect, and it probably goes in. No, sir. Not great. That's not even having a chance. Nope. Hit it perfect. It goes in. Hey, J40 is in the house. Welcome, sir. Or ma'am. I'm not sure. So this is my first time seeing you. Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for stopping by and saying hello in the stream. Much appreciated. My head's cut off because I'm so close. I'll move back a little bit. All right, I've had 2 par 5s, and I've made birdies on both of them. Birdie. But that's okay. It's not like I'm itching to make a -13 or anything like that, right? I should just take a look. What did I finish last one? I finished 15th. You know why? Because on the hole number 8 and 9 of the last tournament, I went par because I was screwing around trying to do some things for the stream to make it interesting. And instead of finishing first, I finished 15th. So I'm actually probably getting myself into trouble right now. Okay, TC. Look forward to it, brother. We'll coordinate. Hey, Mike. How are you, brother? Well, what's going on is we're having a really good time. I haven't looked at any adjustments whatsoever. I don't have any notes or anything. I'm just going based off of feel right now. And we have 2 birdies on 2 par 5s, and then we've birdied everything else. I mean, we're doing okay. A couple mistakes on a drive and then on a second shot. But other than that,
Perfect
everything's
shot.
great, brother. Everything's great. And there's some really great comments going on into the chat right now, talking about elevation changes and trying to get up to speed on the ring system, and you know how everything's affected by the wind, the elevation, the ball being in the air longer or shorter, etc. So we're just talking about stuff like that. All right, see, this is pretty crazy right here. So how about we move it over to there, and I'm going to adjust based off of, so 2.7, so 2.9. So 2.4 is there, plus that adjustment is 2.9, and I'm going to do a little bit of curl.
Perfect shot.
And that was just a 10% adjustment for the wind. Ooh. Close on both occasions, right?
Nice
Close that I almost dunked it right in the sand trap. And then secondly, close that was next to the stick going by. So I would not suggest that shot as we get into the tournament, right? What I would do is I would aim it way over to the left and then do a significant side spin, right? Or not curl, but a side spin to the right, and then try to pull it in that way. All right, let's take a look at the card. All ones. I guess we can get to 10 if I eagle hole 7, I guess. So, like I said, just we're moving forward, having a little bit of fun here. All right, what do we got here? All right. This I'm going to do a power curl on. All right, everybody. So let's get the bag ready for that. Katana. 11 rings is the power curl adjustment. So let's go. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that, my friend, for the suggestion of the thumbs up. Much appreciated by all of you. Thank you. Mike's done before he breaks anything. Yeah, okay. On pro, all par 3s are plus 30. All right, very good. Very nice. Yeah, these are all tough holes, right, Donnie? Okay, Shabe, I can do that. I mean, that's always fun to do, is to create content that helps everybody. You know, obviously it's per situation, Shabe, where you have a certain club with a certain wind, with a certain topography that you're hitting into. But at the same time, it is something that if it's necessary to help teach others, by all means, we can do that. All right, let me see something here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. 2.5 top, full left. Right there. Okay. 3.9. Put it right there. 3.9. Oh boy, here we go. All right, so we have to push it. I can't find it. All right, 3.9 plus 20%. So that's 0.6. So that's 4.5 off of the driver. So that would be right there, because 2.4 and 2.4 is 4.8. And never going to get this off in time. 5, 10, 11. We'll see if that's even close. It's probably right in the bunker. Go hard. Yeah. That cliff got me there, as you can see. I keep forgetting that when you're going to make an adjustment towards a cliff, you need to go around the other way and push it towards the cliff instead of pulling it at the cliff, because that camera angle on this course will get you at the top of the cliff instead of being down at the bottom at the base of the cliff. So keep that in mind if you're going to make adjustments like that. Oh, Donnie, I'm sorry to hear that.
Perfect shot.
Hey, Todd, how are you, brother? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. My man is out of luck on that shot. All right, look, we still have plenty of distance. All right, what we can't do is we can't pretend to do this, right, and expect it to be close to the hole. It's not going to happen. So what we do is we move it back here to be safe, right? Then we make our adjustment. And the Malibu is 1.2 miles per hour per hole, right? Or per ring. So that should be like right there-ish.
Great shot.
All right. So that is a very conservative play. You never want, when you have a false front like that on the green, you never want to hit it into the hill and watch the ball go at the hole. You always want to play it past the hole, so you automatically give yourself a putt so that you're not losing a stroke like the gentleman did prior, our opponent, where he hit it into the hill and it came all the way back down. And look at the shot he has now, which is a very, very highly technical and difficult shot. So with that being said, always over adjust on these type of shots and just take your quote penalty, right, for not hitting it in the fairway like me. But we're still going to make a birdie. Even if I did hit a really good power curl on that hole and get it in the fairway, we're probably still making a birdie anyway. So no harm, no foul. It was fun to try. We'll make the adjustment next time and give ourselves a better chance. And we still won the hole. So again, no harm, no foul. And what's crazy is we're only one shot out of the lead. Actually two. Because Battletoad is one hole behind us and he's in better position. But that's fine. We're not worried about that right now. We're just worried about getting through and having fun. All right, this is the one I'm going to use the sniper. I'm going to use a katana. Good, good. And I'm going to add 10% adjustment. I'm going to hit it off that little see that the white graphic. I'm going to hit it on the white graphic. I'm not going to use the black line. I'm going to use the white line, and we're going to try to make this and make up a shot here. Okay, so let's watch this. So we're going to take whatever the miles per hour it is, and we're going to add so if it's 4 miles per hour, we're going to add 0.4 to this shot to give us that extra 10% adjustment. So actually do 0 spin on that hole with max distance thorn and use the hill to slow it down. There you go. That's a good one. We all have our different adjustments, right? Very nice, board. No problem at all. Okay, Scott, I will see you later this evening, and good luck at that doctor's appointment. Hope you get the right news you're looking for, pal. Stop. Now, that's a little bit unfortunate.
Nice arm.
Use that power 3 ball down there, or to power, what is it, power 4, power 5 wind resistant ball. So that it didn't work out for him the way I'm sure he wanted it. All right, so here's what I'm going to try and do here. that bounce right just over that front edge like that, aimed at the hole. So 4.5, so 4.9, so almost 5 rings, right? All right, that's over 5 rings.
Perfect
That
shot.
should be still pretty good. Look at that. Look at that. So we we don't over adjust that. That might go in. Pretty close though. Pretty close. Pretty close. So if any of you are interested in trying a very risky shot on this par 3, sniper plus 10% adjustment, put that that ball guide about a square onto the green and give yourself a run at it. Thanks, Forrest. Brett. Donnie. What, you guys don't think I can't pull some of these shots off?
Birdie.
That's why you guys are here, right? Is to watch certain different tactics, right? And different approaches. So, you know, throughout the qualifying, opening, and weekend, it all gets modified, right? And it's pretty interesting. Okay, so here's what we're going to do this time. We're going to keep it really way over here. Sorry. Go like that. Like that. Then I got to do 3.6 plus, so 3.9. So just over 1.5 is right there. The adjustment.
Great shot.
That great ball actually might help me a little bit. Like I said, that great ball helped me get it over there even further. So that's the way I look at. He's saying wow now. That's the way I'm going to play that shot from now. I'm going to play it to the middle of the first little fairway bump. Then I'm going to aim it towards the left third of that fairway. You see where it starts to ridge back out? So it goes to the left a little bit, right where his ball guide was. That's where my aiming point's going to be. And then it's going to be one top spin. It's going to be add 10% to the adjustment. And then the side spin to the right and see if we can't get it close or knock it in.
Perfect shot.
Yes, it does, Board. It is a vortex. It just brings it in, sucks you in. Exactly right. Hey, Ben, nice to see you, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. I don't know why this keeps moving on me, but I guess as I hit the desk, it moves. All right, hole number 8. Let's move on to hole number 8. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the black line on this approach, everybody. You're right, Board. You're exactly right, my friend. Funny stuff. We're going to use the black line, okay? We're going to use our extra mile. We're going to probably use a katana. Why not? We're getting low on them, but we're still going to use it because I need the spin after the first bounce. What do we have? We have a thorn and the Goliath. Okay, we're good there. So what we're going to do here on our second shot, when we successfully get our first shot into the fairway, we are going to take off, take away. We're going to subtract 10% off of the second shot because it's going uphill. So that means the ball is in the air less time. So the wind won't affect it as greatly, right? So it can't push it into your face or push it further behind you with the wind or left or right. So Since it's going uphill, we're taking 10% away. If you were going downhill, you're going to add 10, 20, 30, 40% depending. So as you can see on the left-hand side now where the arrow is, you can see that the green is uphill. Oh boy. So we're going to hit into that bank, and it's going to be in the air less time. So all right. Again, each ring for this driver is 2.4 miles per hour. If you go 1.5, that's 6. Or excuse me, that's 1.5 is 3.6. So that's 3.6 miles. So anywhere between 3 and 3.6, like right about there is the adjustment we want to make for 3. And then we're going to go normal power. We're going to curl it a little bit or side spin it. We're going to hit it perfect. And we should have a pretty good outcome on this tee shot. Right where we want it. That gives us a perfect Goliath up the hill, minus 10%, and see if we can't knock it in the hole for a deuce. So there you go. Yes, sir, Forrest. There are going to be a lot of par threes and shootouts because people aren't going to be making their eagles and their birdies on a regular basis. There are going to be at least in the qualifying, in my opinion, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to get used to the winds, get used to where you want to place the ball, and then those adjustments off of the elevations. Once that's completed, I think once you get into the opening round, you'll start to settle in, and people will have their shots, and then you'll see in the weekend rounds people honing it in and starting to make these different shots. Okay, here's what I like to do. I always like to do 2 back on this club. Then what I like to do is I'd like to put it 2 squares short of where I want it to go in, right there. Then I'm going to take 2.5 and I'm going to subtract 0.2, so it's only 2.3. And since this is a 2.4 mile per hour ring, I'm going to subtract 0.1 off of that, make my adjustment, and see if we can't knock it in. All right, perfect shot. Oh my goodness, so close. All right, there it is. Minus 10% off of that adjustment going up the hill. I had the perfect adjustment. 2 backspin. It's, for me, based off of my knowledge in this game with a Goliath, all the different Goliaths, I use, when it's 2 backspin, 2 squares short of the hole. And then you have to make your adjustment perfectly, of course. Obviously, I did not. I think I over-adjusted just a teeny bit, which made the ball go to the right a little bit, but almost. So there you go. Thanks, Shabe. Forrest. Right, Brett? It was close, guys. It was close. Can't make them all, right? And you know what? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't work off of max, mid, or min distances. What I work off of is based off of the club accuracies and how that relates to each ring and what that equates to miles per hour. That's all I work off of. So when someone says, hey, that's max distance and here's my adjustment, and it's in their overlay like Golf Caddy or Golf Clash Notebook overlay, they're playing a different game, that's already built into their adjustments. I just use my paper and off of the actual accuracies. And these accuracies and all of these different wins that come with it came with the game 2 years ago. They put this information out 2 years ago, about 6 months into the game when I started, and I copied all of that down, and I've been using that ever since. And it's been pretty good for me. I've been able to win some tournaments. I've been able to, perform at a pretty high level with all of my clubs, etc. And it's pretty close on a regular basis. Almost, Donnie. Almost. Yeah, 24-hour stream. Oh, man. We did, what, 9.5 hours, Dale and I? That was really fun. So, who knows? I might just do another account after this. All right, we got to get to hole number 9, though, first. And there she is. Hole number 9. Okay, black line. It's the only way to play it. You can't play it out to the left because, I mean, you can, but it just doesn't give you the same opportunities as going to the right side on this black line. So, extra mile, big dog. I'm going to use the Titan so I can reduce the wind drag a little bit. But we are going to take this first shot and we're going to use backspin on it so we don't get towards the end of that first or that little patch of fairway up there. If you go too far, you will hit that little downslope and you will roll through the fairway patch and you will be in the bunker. And we have to at least try to make one eagle out of these 3 par 5s today. All right, Titan. So we're going to go 2 backspin. We'll go 3 side spin, just counter the wind. Right there, right before that ridge. Then 4 miles an hour off of 2.4 is just over 1.5. We'll go like that. Perfect.
Perfect shot.
And then based off of our adjustments, our backspin, that is going to go through. Goodness gracious. Wow. Are you kidding me? All right, I need to make a lot of adjustments on these par 5s because I have not made anything yet. Oh, shave. No, you can't. I have to work. I love it, buddy. Oh, nice, Ian. Well done, brother. Well done. I don't know if that's crazy. I just think, you know, these algorithms of the game, they pop up at different times, right? And
Great shot.
the different clubs come in different chests at different times, and some people have 4,000 games played. They'll even have a Thor's Hammer yet, right? So I would be super stoked to get at 1,500 games in a POC, and I'd run with it. Look at this. There's absolutely zero chance. Oh, my gosh. So now we have to play it over here. Look at that angle going in. Jeez, oh, Pete. That's the problem, people. When you do bad things occur.
Great shot.
Goodness gracious. Curve hard. Oh, wow, was that close. Wow. Oh, Donnie, well, I rolled through, dude. I'm right there with you. Brett's at work watching. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Yeah, Ian, that's unfortunate that many people or many individuals' accounts in the game aren't getting these higher level clubs until 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,000 games into it. And that puts everyone and their accounts at a significant and severe disadvantage, obviously, to pursue what do we got here? Being competitive at higher tours. Watch this. I don't have enough backspin to do it, so we're just going to do this. 3.6 off of 2.4 is 1.5. That's all right, though.
Nice on.
Better to be there on the green instead of trying to adjust really close to that that collar and just hit it short and not be on the green, have to chip it in. So, hey, Karen. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, Forrest, level 1, 2 cards, got it 3 months ago. Listen, it takes forever, ever to get that elevated and escalate up into APOC 2, APOC 3, APOC 4, etc. But I will tell you this, guys and gals, that if you play the golden shots and you put a little bit of money into the golden shots, there are certain golden shots, probably every fourth one, where you're going to find APOC cards in it, okay? Then number 2 is if you get a hole-in-one on the golden shot, that's where you're going to have your highest opportunity to get those Thor cards and the APOC cards. So that's just a little information and experience that I've seen throughout my career in Golf Clash into getting accelerated opportunities with those type of clubs. Yeah, we were talking about that, Karen. All right, let's try this one more time again, okay, everybody? See what we got here. All right, there. Oops, can't see it. There. See that adjustment right there? Right there. Then 2.4 plus 0.2, so 2.6. And then the spin. Half a ball.
Perfect
That might
shot.
be the black hole, though. Too much spin, too much wind. Yep. Too much wind. When that wind's coming back in you and pushing you from left to right, that is a very, very, very difficult shot. Maybe a quarter of the ball outside the adjustment. But again, this is just a shootout. Not
Great
really
shot.
a big deal. We're just trying to hone it in. And my friend is going to go backwards and into the drink. And we're still going to take the win. Wow. That's unfortunate for him. All right, -9 on that. Oh my gosh, that's terrible. Look at that. Straight across. Not one par 5 did we come close to. Wow. Woo! Oh, that's horrible. All right, well, that's fine. All right, I'll play one more count. What time is it? 1 o'clock. Yeah, I'll play one more count, and then I'll save the next 3 or 4 for later tonight. Let me see which one we're going to play, though. I'm not going to play 6, 5, or 4, because those are all pro and experts. Ugh, super frustrating. All right, we'll play 2. We'll play count number 2. Just to keep it interesting. All right, so I'm going to black this out real quick to get my adjustments. If you guys want to stick around, of course. Hey, J40, thank you, sir. Thank you for your liked and subscription. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that extremely at a high level. Thank you, sir. All right, now let me go ahead and recover this existing account with an email. Oh, I didn't want to do Facebook. Cancel that. Sorry. Cancel. Cover existing account with email. Send the email. I have to log into my email now to get it. Shouldn't take but a second. That's not good. Oh, sorry guys. All right. We're going to have to do a different account because that account's password I screwed up there. Sorry. So now we're going to have to do account number 1, which is my baby account, which is going to even be probably worse than what we just played. All right. Sorry about that, everyone. Here we are. Well, Fritz, good. This is, or Forrest, this is going to help you. This is a baby account. This is to be my 3rd attempt at a tournament. So we won 2nd place last tournament. So this got some really low clubs and limited balls, etc. Even though it's available to play pro, whatever. That's really funny. Oh, thanks, Forrest. Man, it's just it's a juggling act, right? Put on the clown nose and have some fun. All right, look at this. Got the Apache. We're going back to the Apache days. Oh gosh, Viper, Apache. We got a Big Dog 4. That's not bad. A Guardian. Ugh. Ooh, I can upgrade the skewer. Let's do that. Okay, the skewer accuracy is now 29, so I have to make sure I make an adjustment on that. So that's 2.4. I have it at 2.5, so I have to make that adjustment when we go through the game. Because it's on everything. So it's 2.4 miles per hour, all right? All right, what are we playing? Hole number 1. Let's go back to hole number 1. There it is. We tried to do the old power curl on this before, and we're not going to do that this time. We're just going to play it straight up. All right, let's go. All right, let's see if I can find a pen real quick. I know I will mess this up and I'll forget. All right, thank you. Sorry about that. Oh, very nice, Board PC. I love it. Love when you get to upgrade the clubs. especially the driver and a really good wood club. Aw, Karen, thank you, love. You're the best.
Great shot.
Yeah, no short iron. Look at me, buddy. I gotta use the Apache. Oh, it's so great. Wow, that was a great shot by my man there. Very nice. Wow. Is he in the rough or is he in the fairway, though? Can we do it? Let's. Oh, gosh. I hate to do this, but I'm going to do it again. I'm sorry, folks. So 3.7 plus 20, so 6. 4.3 off of 2.9 is 1.5. Now this is 8.5 rings. 5, 8.5. Go hard. Oh, I do that so bad. Oh my gosh. All I had to do was hit it straight and then play that little rough bump with the Apache and make a birdie. But now we're going to have some fun. We get to use the Malibu again, which is each ring is going to be 1.4 miles per hour. We are going to hit it on the green. We're going to make a birdie, and we're going to move on.
Nice on.
That's the goal. All depends. 94 yards. I don't know. Do we have enough? I don't think I do. Nope, not even close. Boo.
Great shot.
All right, little chip in here. The skewer, aren't we glad we adjusted for that and made the change? 2.4 miles per hour per ring, and let's go. We'll get Duffer to knock this in. I'm going to change my camera a little bit, guys. Sorry.
Birdie.
That's a little bit better. All right, 2.4 miles per hour. Should roll in. 2.4 and 2.4 is 4.8, so just under 2.
Perfect shot.
Boom! There's your 1, 2, 3 eagle, right? Not eagle, but just a 1, 2, 3 golf for making that. 1, 2, 3. That was a good save right there. Really good save. Really good save. All right, here we go. Goliath long iron for us on this hole is 2.4 miles per hour per ring. The Big Dog and the Viper, that's not going to do anything for us. So we are going to, you know what, Tommy, I think, was talking about in one of the chats, I believe, like a rough bump here through the sand, or a sand bump, I guess. But
great shot.
That's out of the question. Oh. The black hole got somebody else again, Board PC. Black hole. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Shay. Karen, thank you, love. See, there's no way. All we, you know, if you're really trying to practice, you have to try and practice. If you're only trying to win a shootout, then just do what you need to do. So 4.5 plus 0.4 because we're adding 10. 4.9. 2.4 per ring, so that's just over 2 rings. And not a ton of curl, just right to there. How about that ball? Perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
It's still going to be really close. Oh, that's going in. Boom, boom, boom. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
1, 2, 3, jump!
Look at that. Wow. Too bad it was a shootout. Oh my gosh, is that crazy? That's crazy. Came back from a horrible drive, made a chip in birdie, and then the screaming Goliath hole-in-one. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. All right, PC, nicely done, brother. Well done. He eagled the par 3. Thanks, Donnie. I appreciate that, buddy. I laugh because it's just, I mean, you can't, I don't know. I just laugh because you want to make the right adjustment prior to the shootout. You'd like to do that during the tournament. So it's funny to me. All right, what's the backspin's only 30. Okay. Ooh, can we get something good in this pin chest? Come on, something good. I'll take those 3. Absolutely. Take those. Absolutely. All right. Okay, let's begin the quest for hole number 2, par 3 with the Viper. And again, I've never practiced any of these holes with this account. Oh, board. No eagle, brother. I wish well, it's an eagle on a playoff hole, right? Instead of the actual tournament hole, which is too bad, but that's okay. All right, we're going to always start right there. There's no topspin whatsoever on this club. So this and this is probably what I have to do. All right, 3.9 off of 2.0. So that's just, and I'm going to add 10, so 4.2. And the big yeah, it's tough. It's a tough shot. Tough shot. Now, if I would have left it on that first downhill pad or fairway, right where his big dog is right now, there's no way I would have made the green because I have no topspin on that club. So I had to go into the second fairway and try to do a little bit of spin to the left and curl.
Perfect shot.
My opponent using the big dog, which I opinion it will do the exact same thing, which is go all the way through the green
Nice
or to the back edge. So we're both in the same predicament here. So my adjustment there will be I just have to play it further back, full top, full left.
Perfect shot.
Always dunk. Always dunk when you can. Because if you hit a great left or right, you have more chances of it going in off of a dunk than you do off a great left or right with a chip shot. So just keep that in mind. But you have to be prepared, that you have to be confident that you can hit the perfect shot each and every time. If you can't, then probably a chip shot would be easier if you have an extended ball guide. So I would suggest that. And in this case, my opponent gets the putt, which is good for him. Perfect. In the hole, we get to go to a shootout, which gives us more opportunity for practice. All right, we just did this before. Now, don't expect me to do it again, please. I'm serious. Right about there. Now, with that wind is going to push it way over, so I'm going to move it out here now. So 4.5.
Shot.
Give myself just a little bit more room, and I'm still in there. Jeez. Wow. I guess you just can't. You can't use that spin when you have that wind coming from left to right on these playoff holes. If you want to get it on the green, you just have to play it straight up, make your 10% adjustment, but no side spin. Or curl like this guy. Oh boy. Oh, and hit it great to the right as well. That is so far right. Not even close. Yep. So, hopefully everyone's watching this now. Yeah, right, Brett? But it's just common sense now that you cannot use any type of ball curl, if you want to call it that, on this shot when you have a wind that's going from left to right. You just have to play it straight. Keep the ball inside that sphere or circle and aim it out to the left and let the wind just push it in gradually and get it on the green and win your shootout. But don't put any extra curl on it, because as soon as that wind pushes it and it gets that side spin, it absolutely just takes a very large bounce to the left. So. All right, par 5. We messed this up previously on the last hole, or last time we played it with the other account, and let's try not to do that this time. I think what we did was hit it to the right and into the rough. Too far. So let's keep it to the left, keep it on the fairway, give ourselves a chance at a overpowered big dog down close, chip it in for an eagle, and we'll move on. All right, here are the numbers. 2.9 miles per hour per ring adjustment for our big our driver here. All right, 1.5. 4.3 is 1.5. Oh, man.
Great shot.
How do you hit that great like that? We did this last time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not as easy as it looks, especially when you have a accuracy of 7 on the extra mile. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible, folks. Terrible. Sorry about that. I'm not giving you any good looks at a overpowered big dog to get there in 2 off a 3 tournament account. That's what we did last time, and my opponent did the same thing last time, and now you're seeing that that's an easy run through. Oh my gosh, and look at this. Oh my gosh. It's absolutely amazing, the disadvantage that you get with these clubs. So I have to come over here, right, to try and just get it to that fairway. So 3.1, the machete is 1.8. So 2 rings is basically 3.6. So that's there. So I can just do a teeny bit of overpower.
Great shot.
That great will help me go to the open side of the fairway, just like that. So that's good. And we just made it. So if Donnie's still in the house, that is perfect right there on the reason why you need to know how many miles per hour each ring value is worth. Because right there, I didn't have to overpower it, but just a teeny bit. Didn't even pull it overpower. I just pulled the ball back to the back end of the white sphere, which gave me enough distance to just bounce it short of the rough and onto the next fairway. If I wouldn't have known the ring adjustment there, I could have overpowered it too much, and on my my original shot could have went right into the rough, into the sand, and then I'd have a really bad position on my next shot. So on this, with no adjustments, it's 5 squares short of the hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're right there. We're right where we need to be. What we need to do now is get it aligned directly at the hole, which I think we do. And then we need to make our adjustment on 2.6. So it's 1.7, or it's 2.7. So just over, just under that, 1 ring. Perfect shot.
Perfect
See if our
shot.
adjustments are good. So close.
Nice on.
But that's hard when you're using the Apache and there's no ball guide, right? There's 2 bounces, right? The first big bounce, and then there's no ball guide after it hits a second time. It's very difficult to judge the angle and the direction, but that was pretty close. So another par on a par 5. All good, though. Like I said, this is just a qualifying warm-up round to hone things in for later this week. And then, obviously, to get
Perfect shot.
ready for tomorrow.
Nice on.
Oh, yeah, I know. I know. I'm trying to keep it the mic with me at all times. I know that. I've got to turn the mic value up. Let me get over there and do that now. All right, there we go. That should help a little bit. I got to turn down the echo on the background there. Hopefully that will help you a little bit more. And Robert, welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. I don't know if we've been introduced properly in the past, but welcome to On the Screws Golf. I hope that the content here will help you in any shape or form, depending on if you have rookie, pro, or expert accounts. We have 3 rookie, 2 pro, and 1 expert, and we're going to do 2 now, and then we're going to do a rookie, 2 pro, and possibly an expert later this evening on stream, so that we can get everything qualified on day 1, and then we'll see everybody again on Thursday into the opening rounds. But thanks for being here, sir, and everyone else who's still in the stream, thank you very much.
Great shot.
A little lunchtime stream. Nice shot. Nice shot by my opponent. Oh, I have the big dog on. Interesting. So just under 1.5 would be 3.2 adjustment. Right there.
Perfect shot.
Hit it perfect. Take a look at this this run out here. A little bit hard.
Nice on.
Still a very respectable shot there to manage on that hole. Whether you had to use the big dog or a viper or a sniper, depending on what you have in your bags. Again, it's all about understanding how the ball is going to roll out and how the compression works into the wind versus with a tailwind, side wind, etc. All right, what do we got here next? Hole number 4. This is the par 3 where we have talked about this on a regular basis, that we could have some issues if we put side spin on it if the wind is coming from our left to right or a headwind from northwest to southeast. If not, we have an opportunity to put some side spin on it and some curl, get it close to the hole. So we'll take a look at the wind here and we'll go from there. A little bit of side spin again, side wind. So again, what we're going to try and do is play it out here. Put it about there. Add 10%, so 0.2 to that, so that's 3 rings. About there. And just that much. Perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
Robert Michael Stewart, sir, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. And did you see that shot? Pray dunk it. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, Robert, thank you, my friend. Thank you so very much. He's the Stewie, president of the Faith in Jesus clan. That is awesome. I have something for you, my friend. Thank you, Brett. Forrest, it is a very difficult shot. I have this for Robert here real quick. And Robert, this isn't a joke or anything like that. This is go in the hole. This is my belief as well. All right.
Nice on.
And hold on. I have to put it at the top so it's not hidden by everything. Nope, it's still hidden. I have to, I'm going to have to reevaluate that and get it up. Hold on.
Birdie.
Nope, not there. So I will delete it and then I'll go reassign it.
Birdie.
Nope, it's not going to come up, Robert. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to get it here in a minute for you. Sorry. But Robert, thank you so much for coming into the stream and subscribing. Super, super excited about that. Thank you for your support, and hopefully we can get together in the stream on a regular basis. And if you have any questions or concerns, or if you have any need for adjustments and all that, everyone in the chat as well as myself can help you. So on this one, I like to play it over here with a 10% adjustment, plus 10%, everybody. So I'm going to do this. See, I can't stand that when it does that, but right there. So 3.5, I'm going to add 3, so 3.8. So that's just under 2 rings. Right there. Hit it perfect.
Perfect shot.
And see how this gets in there. Ooh, all right, still pretty consistent. Even with the sniper or the Viper, that plus 10% adjustment, aim it one little bit of bounce onto that front edge and let it roll right up there. Pretty close shot. KD, how are you, my friend? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for being here. Thank you for being here. I don't know why that's not coming up. Interesting. I was trying to get something up for Robert, but I guess, Robert, I'm a believer as well, all right? And I don't use this as a platform to say my religion or anything like that, but I'm a born-again Christian as well, and thank you for being here, and you're awesome. Welcome. All right, we're still 4 under after 4 because we missed out on that eagle on hole number 3 because of our miscue off of the drive. But we have an opportunity to make it up here on hole number 5. So with that being said, we're going back to the big dog again. We're going to go to the reduced wind resistance with the Titan ball and see if we can't get this done this time. Yeah, Forrest, we are getting that one dialed in. We are getting it dialed in for sure. Absolutely. I'm happy to see that, by the way. Very important that we get it dialed in.
Great shot.
Robert, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. KD, how do I cope with missing an eagle? Well, in the qualifying rounds, right, with these low entry accounts, it's not all that bad, right? I mean, it could be worse, could be better, of course, right? But we're not going to worry about it. That's for sure. We're just going to go do what we need to do, which is we're going to hit this one a little bit of power and hopefully straight. There it is. Finally a perfect ball. Now the question is, with no back adjustment and a little bit of overpower, does that run out all the way to the end and not get into the rough? Yes, we are in pretty good shape. Now, the only difficult thing with that shot there, everybody, is you're too far down at an angle of a little bit too far to the left. So now you have to curl it back to the left. This angle that my opponent's at, Brent, he's at a really good angle. See how that goes straight through the gap there? And then you can do a lot of topspin with a little bit of curl, or side spin, I should say. Mine, I'm going to have to do curl and side spin to hook it around the rough and keep it out of the bunker on the right-hand side. So that's the only penalty for going all the way down to the end of the fairway to cut the distance off. So see, look at that, straight into that. So now what I have to do is I have to come over here, full top, full left, and make some crazy adjustment to even get it up on the green. So that would be there. That probably makes it. Okay, so 3.5 just under 1.5.
Great shot.
All right. Give ourselves a chance for a pretty basic chip shot for an eagle. So let's see if we can't make that. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, that's great. Well, welcome back from getting your duties done for the day, which is very important, making sure that your honey, your wife, your soulmate, your best friend, and your go in. Nice. Well done.
Eagle.
Your love of your life is taken care of. That's what you need to do. Good job. And then, yes, I did make a hole in one on a shootout. And it'll be the 7 stages of grief starting tomorrow. It will. Uh-oh.
Great shot.
Yep. There's another eagle missed, everybody. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. This is just qualifying. And if I don't make it, I always get to play again tomorrow. So there you go. I still haven't made an eagle on a par 5 in two accounts yet. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. Look at this. I'm going to do the exact same thing I did on the account before. All ones. 9. Oh my gosh. Super. A little bit frustrating. Nope, we do not need that. Since we're just playing around, right? Trying to qualify, but yet at the same time doing some crazy things, let's try the power hook again, right? Let's try it again. All right, 4.7. Probably don't even need a power hook. All I need to do is do some overpower with a bunch of curl on it, and it can get over. Extra mile 6. 20% downhill.
Great shot.
All right, so if I really wanted to win and it was tour play, all I would do is hit it out to the left, put it down there, and hit my shot on. But we're not in tour play. We're out here to have fun. So right there. See, you can't do it that way. Oh, scramly. So 4.2 plus 20%. So we're going to do, that's 1.2, so that's 6 rings. So that's 2.5. Then we need 8.5. There you go. There you go. So, adjust for your wind, plus the 20%, 8.5 rings, full top, full right, power curl. Puts us right down there. Now let's see if we can't make one. And I believe I have the the thorn. So what I'm going to do is actually try to, KD, I'm going to do expert, I think, tomorrow with Dale in a dual stream tomorrow. He thought Tuesday would be best for his schedule. So I'll probably do rookie and pro tonight. Oh, no. I have the Apache. What? Yeah, look at this. I have no chance at this, everybody. Just so everybody knows. No chance. No chance. So we're going to go 2 there. Then we're going to go 2.9. So it's 2.7. Just over 1 ring. There is 0 chance of this, folks. 0 chance of this going in. Especially with a great ball.
Shot.
Yep.
Nice on.
That's a tough shot with that Apache on. I thought I'd have the thorn. Thought I'd be in wedge range. Actually a skewer. Nope. I have to keep that in mind that I'm going to have the Apache on that shot. That's all right.
Birdie.
Amy is here as well. Hello, hello, hello. That's the one thing I wanted to ask you, Robert. How many accounts do you have? So I see you have 2, Stewie and Golfy. Okay, play Golfy and Rookie and Stewie and Expert. Nice. Have only practiced these holes on 11 so far with Stewie. These holes are brutal. Yeah, absolutely. Totally agree, Robert. Totally agree. So the other question is, Robert, where are you from, my friend? Are you in the States? Are you overseas? Are you Canada? Where are you? And Amy, welcome, welcome, welcome. She can't hit a perfect ball, but she's still good. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, maybe if you send him a private message prior to his rookie, he can do that. Do all power hooks just for the stream, right? This is a crazy course that you can get away with it on because of all of the angles. They're not significantly long holes when you come to par 4s. And par 3s, you can actually get away with doing some hooks in there, in my opinion. Okay, this is what we do here. Oop, there we go. Plus 10% off of this angle here. Right there. Right at the hole. 4.9. So 24.9. Ish. Perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
Let's see what happens. All right, what I need to do now, obviously, is aim that ball guide just to the left of the stick and leave it where it's at on the approach, but it needs to be left of the stick because that, as it climbs up that hill, it fades off to the right. So still a really good shot there with a plus 10% adjustment when you play it behind the trap off that little teeny island of rough. Oh, Grand Junction, Colorado. Very nice. My sister and her husband live in Colorado Springs. So they're the president of Worldwide Young Life camps. And their corporate office is in Colorado Springs. And they have a ski home in Telluride. So I always go out to Telluride and go skiing and hiking in the summer. So I'm going out there in August for a hike and then back in December for some skiing. So super lucky to have amazing family members with great locations to go visit. All right, we just played this hole. We're going to do it again. I think everything's already set up for the Viper and the Katana. See if we can't make that one little adjustment on this one, which will be leave the ball guy just outside the left of the hole and see if we can't bring it back in and knock it in for a 1. Oh, right. Tiebreakers will be brutal at -1 all the way through. You're exactly right. All right. All right, so it's outside the stick this time. All right, so 4.7. Oh boy, this is a crappy adjustment, so we're going to do it this way. 4.7. Perfect ball.
Perfect
Let's see
shot.
if that adjustment helps a little bit. I don't think I have enough speed to get up there. Nope. Still about the same shot,
Nice on.
but a really easy makeable birdie. So I need to go outside of that even more and maybe a tad. I'd hate to say topspin, but I may need to have a little bit of topspin just to beat it up that hill and keep its line to go into hole for a 1.
Great shot.
I heard that expert wins are a lot of wins in your face. Okay, some brutal wins. So they may have flipped it on us this time. Pro being a little bit more downwind, and the expert on a few holes maybe being a little bit more brutal into the face. Excuse me. Yeah, KD doesn't need luck, man. He's got all the skill in the world. Power. Good luck, KD. And to everybody else, obviously, in the stream. Good luck on your accounts today and all of that. So, Robert, back to you, my friend, who's the newest into the stream.
Great shot.
Number 1 is, have you played either your expert or your rookie accounts as of yet, or are you sitting back and getting a play later this afternoon? Excuse me. All right, we got that one under the belt. Love 7 after 7, right? Look, this guy, he's 9 after 9. He 1 eagle, 1 par. He's only 8 with 2 pars. He's 7 after 8 with 2 pars. 1 par on 8. 1 par on 4. I got all 1s. He's got all 1s. All right, so. All right, hole number 8. Hole number 8. Oh, this is the one where we are going to katana, extra mile. We're going to take 10% off of our second shot. Again, 10% off, minus 10%. We're going to subtract because we're going uphill into that elevated green. So minus 10% on the second shot. Now, again, like I said earlier in my previous account, that's if we can pull off the shot that we're going to try right now, which is full top. All right. Right there. 3.1 off of 2.9 is roughly there. Perfect shot.
Perfect shot.
So now we have to rely on the bounce to get over everything, which it does. It's a little bit further back than I wanted it to be, but we should be okay. Thank you. For our second shot with the Goliath. We'll do 2 back spin on the Goliath second shot. We will keep it 2 squares short of the hole. We will subtract 10% off of the wind adjustment, and we will see if we can't walk up to the hole and take it out of the hole for an eagle. That's our plan. Oh, he's a karaoke show. Very nice. Robert's a singer. Very nice, my friend. Well done. Look at KD. Love a little tail on the side. You're so funny. No, Robert, I think we all do. There is Paul. You've been golf clashed. My friend and fellow amazing streamer Paul is in the chat. If you have not visited Paul's channel and you are not familiar with You've Been Golf Clash, you need to absolutely go visit his channel. All right. 3.2 plus 0.3 is 3.5 off of 2.4. So that's just under 1.5 right there. And I hit it great because I was running out of time, because I was making too many adjustments. We're not going to get anywhere near lucky. What do you say oops for? That was a good shot for being that bad. So again, here we go. One more time. Paul is in the house. You've been golf clashed. That is another golf clash streaming site. I would love for all of you to consider going to visit his site. You've been golf clashed. And very entertaining. He's in the rookie division right now, trying to build his accounts up and to get into the pro level. But I believe he has 3 different accounts. He streams and puts out videos on a regular basis. He plays off of the computer. So I play on an iPad, which is a little bit different. So you'll see my computer screen that I have a vertical screen where it's condensed, because that's the only way I can get OBS to get in the hole. Wow, close. To take a screen capture of my screen. But Paul, his whole entire screen is the game. And it's a really, really great way to watch the game. And it's super fun. And he has his friend Doreen visits the chat on a regular basis, which is his bird. It's super great. And he's just a super great guy. And very entertaining. So I suggest highly, You've Been Golf Clashed. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. Keep it out of the cabbages. And the cabbages is the rough. So we've got to keep it out of the cabbages, and we don't want to have any beach parties, because Paul's opponents have cornered the market on the beach parties. So super fun, super entertaining, and you will not be disappointed if you go watch Paul on You've Been Golf Clashed. KD, maybe. I just haven't read it into it that way just yet, but maybe. That's really funny, my friend. Really funny. Hey, Peter. Hello, my friend. Thank you for being in the stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the good luck. Always a pleasure to see your name pop up in the chat. And thank you so much for the good luck and being here. Oh, no. We had a spammer here. Just likes to... Not a spammer, but he likes to use the emojis a lot, and I don't know why. No need. All right, so the good news here is we can use our curl this time, because we got the wind from right to left. So plus 10% is what I'm going to play. 3.9. Just over 1.5.
Perfect shot.
Might even be more than 10%. Not sure. A little bit hard. All right. Good angle of attack. Just a little bit too hard on that one. All right. We get the win anyway. Alrighty. And we are coming to our final hole of this qualifying match. Hole number 9. We're going to switch to the big dog. We're going to switch to the Titan. We are going to not hit it into the rough this time like we did on our last account. We're going to give ourselves possibly a chance at making an eagle out of 6 chances on 2 accounts. We haven't made an eagle yet. Oh, crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. So, Peter, since you're just here, and and Paul, you're just here, the update is I've played 2 different rookie accounts, and they're both really babyish accounts, so the clubs aren't the greatest, etc. But my skill set it should compensate for that. But thus far, it has not compensated whatsoever. I've made pars across the board on all 17 holes so far. So not one eagle have I made yet. And that's all due to bad placement of the drives. Like this, for instance, I did this before, right? I knew not to do it, but I still did it. So that caused me a bogey, or excuse me, a birdie. And then on all the other ones, I've hit it left or I hit it right. It's a punishing course if you don't play it correctly. That is for sure. So I'm going to go full backspin this time. Full back. 2 right like that. Move it over here. That should give us plenty of time. 3.3. Move it back. All right. Now, if this does not stay on that pad or that fairway pad, there's going to be some questions on my behalf. All right, there we go. So that's what I need to do. It's backspin, at least 2.5 backspin, a couple right spin, make your wind adjustment, and then hit it perfect. So that's what it is. Yeah, come on, Donnie, right? We need eagle. We do. Just to say we've done it.
Great shot.
Yeah, it does require to hit the fairways and stay on them if you want any chance at having a good score here. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so the good news is just a teeny bit of overpower gets us on the green. How about 2 and 3? And with that 3.4, that'll go right to there, and that should be pretty close, right? So 2.5 is just under that. So it goes like that, but then I want to push it back forward, and then just a little overpower. A little bit of curl.
Great shot.
That great ball is going to kill it for the direction at the pin. Too hard. Wow, mama, look at that. Wow. Don't go long, everybody. Whatever you do, do not go long here. That's the problem when you don't play these holes and practice them. Or you try to practice them in Tour 5, but all you do is get 42 out of 47 Nordic fjords, and the only 5 that you get are hole number 3, par 5. 5 times. So, really
Great
no
shot.
chance of playing this hole ever as of yet. All right.
Nice on.
we may go 0 for 6 on par 5s in 2 accounts, which probably has never happened ever. I tried to dunk it last time. Why not, right? Silliness. Hit it great again.
Great shot.
But we made it this time. Oh. I love those guys. That's so funny. Right, Paul? Every time I see Nordic Fjords, I just shake my head, and it's like, oh my gosh, another Nordic Fjords. Really? Oh, it's so funny. Hey, look at that. As Paul said earlier in his stream, he's like, look at that. I can't believe I'm in first place off of this qualifying and the way I played this 9. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. But pretty fun for sure. All right, there you go. Let's take a look at it. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2. So obviously left 2 shots out there at a minimum, which are the 2 par 5s. So that's 12 under. So you're looking at 26 under is going to be the winner over the weekend. So you're going to have to get a drop somewhere on hole number 8, and you're going to have to get a drop on like hole number 1. So if you can get 1, 8, all your par 3s, you can get to 14. And if you do that on a consistent basis over the front and back side, you can get to 27, 28, and I think that's your winner in rookie. And then might be a little bit better in expert and in pro. So you might be able to get to 28, 29. So we'll take a look at that. Thank you, Karen, for being here. Thank you, Paul. Awesome to see you. Donnie, thank you. I do have to do a 1, 2, 3 eagle for that shot real quick.
1, 2, 3, jump!
There it is. Thank you, Donnie, for the reminder. Thank you, Amy and Robert. I'm glad you're here, too. I'm glad you found us. Glad you found the channel. And we shall return around 7 o'clock tonight, everybody. I'll put a more gold for Hank. Shocker. Thank you, Forrest. I appreciate it. Okay, Ben, I will look at that in the 19th hole for sure. Thank you for the update. To all of you who are in here today, 26 of you, there have been some interactions in and out of the chat, but for the most part, we've had a consistent group today over the last hour and a half, 2 hours. I want to thank you for your time spent with me this morning and this afternoon. I look forward to this evening, pro rookie with 3 more accounts. That'll be another 3 hours of streaming, which is going to be super fun. And I just look forward to hearing about your rounds later on this evening as you participate from, what time is it now? 2 o'clock until 7. So you got 5 hours to get some stuff in. I want to hear about all your successes. And I don't want to hear failures. I just want to hear successes, right? -12, -13. I would love to hear a -14 from somebody in the chat today. So with that being said, we are going to say thank you to all of you. You are always amazing, and thank you for being subscribers and supporters of the channel, supporters of me and what we try and do here, which is just bring good content, quality content, high level content, so people can learn and and just enjoy it. So with that being said, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 eagle, and I'm going to say see you around 7 o'clock. Thanks for being here. Love you all. See you. Bye.
1, 2, 3, jump!